We're going to start up Corpse of Discovery. I don't know how much we're going to play, but we're going to play it for a while and see how we like it. So, new game.
Look, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here promptly. Now, let me just say a few things, and then I'll answer some questions for you. Look, we've just confirmed the unfortunate news that we have lost contact with one of our astronauts. Out of respect of his loving family, we aren't disclosing a name yet. We will continue to do everything possible to better understand this situation.
Can you say what went wrong?
Look, the Corpse of Discovery have had a nearly perfect track record of safety. We believe he came out of stasis and the shuttle reached the planet, but we don't have a landing status. Yes.
Can a rescue shuttle be dispatched?
Look, I can't really get into that, but it isn't as simple as just sending a shuttle from one of the nearby space stations. The Major was aware of the risks and would respect the rescue protocol we are following.
Alright. That's a different way than I expected that to start up, actually. This is Core Provisional Base. Oh, I didn't get to read that. Core should be equipped with a medical bot. Maybe you blacked out after landing and the bot brought you here from the deploy shuttle? You have a splitting headache.
We trust you have had a successful landing. As you are just here for your final mission, please get down to the main computer to be briefed. Thank you.
Okay. The Corps gives huge rewards for these missions. Once you complete it, you can go home and live the life of your dreams. You should survey the outpost modules and make sure everything is functioning properly before starting the mission. And they've given me proper unblurry control over my face. So you can interact with photos by pressing X. I am supposed to be using a 360 controller according to that prompt. I pressed E, actually. It meant X on the controller, I guess. Pictures of your family coming all the way out here was crazy. It'll be worth it once it's done. It's a very common thing that I feel like I need to say, but if you're going to put text prompts, please allow me to advance them. People read at different paces, and it almost never seems to be the pace that is pre-configured in the game, unfortunately. Alright. Also, it should be able to tell that I'm using the keyboard and not the mouse. Or, not the controller, rather. What were you listening to? I don't know. Is that... do you have, like, chips in my body or something? What is that showing? There's, like, one in my elbow, one in my, like, collarbone, one in the side of my head. I'm assuming that's me, anyway. Alright, so it's 26th of July, 2116. Also, surprisingly similar time frame as Soma. And we've got sweet space-age beanbag chairs, which apparently I can interact with. Oh. Bot must have already filled this with outside material. It's probably been tested for radiation. Luckily, you won't be here long enough to find out. Is that not a beanbag chair? Oh. I thought that was just to be comfy. Okay, I'm gonna change an option. Ooh, it did not apply. Oh no, it did apply. It didn't apply. I broke it. Fucking video games, man. Alright. Oh, great. Now listen to that again. Yeah, that's, like, really loud. I don't like that. Why does it do that? And also change my resolution for no reason. We're gonna change a few options, I guess. Do we have a proper capture here? What did I do? I turned on VSync, and apparently it didn't like that very much. Alright, thankfully nothing really changed. Now I can read that first text box. Core's provisional base. These bases are deployed in advance of Explorer arrival. This must be where you're supposed to stage your mission. Yep, Core should be equipped with a medical bot. You backed out of the landing. Bot brought you here from the deploy shuttle.
Major, we trust you have had a successful landing. As you are just here for your final mission, please get down to the main computer to be briefed. Thank you.
Alright, Core gives huge rewards for these missions. Once you complete it, you can go home and live the life of your dreams. Now give me my vision! You should survey the outpost module to make sure everything is functioning properly before just starting. Okay. I wonder if there's actual direct relevance with these individual photos. Well, I guess... wife and kid? Is that the impression I'm getting maybe from these? Although I see mostly just kid in most of these, but there do seem to be two figures there. Alright. Hopefully this seems acceptable. It looks a little bit smoother now, actually. I just noticed it was looking a little janky before. Your rewards for job well done, and now you just need that money. Pay out to live the good... It's a strange way to write payout, isn't it? Don't you usually just put that right up against? Yeah, who knows. Ooh, space shower. A backup suit, the main one should be in the airlock. Alright, let's do this. Looking forward to getting out and about. I've seen enough interior spacey areas in the last 5 days. Although that's not their fault. Cultured meat, but not the good stuff. This looks worse than so-called food at the outpost. Maybe you should skip eating today. It's remarkably loaded. Coffee machine seems to be more complicated than it needs to be. The Core must be pinching pennies. This thing has seen a lot of action. It's the brew cafe, of course it's seen a lot of action. And a computer interface. Oh. People dancing. So everyone's back home doing something cool. They're making steamed mussels, apparently. I mean, we don't need to be homesick just yet. I haven't even left, really. I mean, maybe I've left, but I haven't really been gone. You know what? I'm just happy that it's not a computer interface that I've got to interact with for a long time. City Council agrees to colonize Grandmead? Or Gainmead? I don't know where I got the R there. It wasn't even close to being an R. Okay, I'm not getting the impression that interacting with most of these things is really going to yield much. In fact, this isn't even a physics-enabled ball, which is a huge drag because, well, I really enjoy picking up and throwing things around. It just makes me feel so much more alive. Alright. That's, treadmill. You get plenty of exercise outside. Core's doctors require you to work out 2 hours a day minimum. Offset bone and muscle loss for transit. Fair enough. They know what they're talking about, I suppose. I should work out 2 hours a day minimum. Probably offset all of the bone and muscle loss from me sitting on my ass recording video games all day. Set to... Oh, because space station Roomba, I guess. These supplies will last the next group for quite a while. It must have a long mission planned. Yeah, I mean, it looks like the station, or wherever I am, is, like, made of supply rations. I don't quite understand how they're structured up into the ceiling like this. Actually, they're really not. They're just sort of laying there somehow. I guess you're supposed to believe they're strapped onto something. Is that people's names? Is there a zoom? Looks like it's got a name attached to the front there. A little too small, though. Holocom module. I don't want to go to the holocom module, but I might have to. Oh, main computer? No, apparently we're going to go to the holocom module because we've got a message from home. Man, this is an eerie room.
Hey, you just left Earth an hour ago, but we wanted to leave a message, so
Oh.
there was one for you when you get
Sorry, I didn't see you there.
We miss you. We all love you and want you home as soon as possible. Really not sure if this was all worth it. Anyway, the kids want to say hi.
Hey, Dad, we miss you. Don't worry about us. I'll take good care of everyone until you get home. Daddy, today is so well. Anyway, I miss you. I'll always be your best little pumpkin. Miss you, Daddy. Come home soon.
They already sound older from when you left. Oh. So maybe I've been in transit for a good while. Why can't they afford, like, a better scan of this family of mine? Seem to only be able to, like, access them from the front plane. Figured, you know, 100 years in the future they'd be able to grab all depth. Alright, so there we go. We've gotten our holocom. Chad, I don't believe this is a horror game, no. There may be some spooky-ish moments, but I think it's more about big open vistas with a... There's maybe a little twinge of horror, but I don't think it's really going in that direction for long. Unsure of what test is supposed to be done to these eggs. Best not disturb the experiment. Could somebody Photoshop Northern Lion's face onto each of these individual eggs? I can see it right now in my head. The you know, the winking cartoon face. Oh, this is cool looking. Is that bits of lava or coral or something? I'm mostly looking forward to seeing what kind of weird planets there are to walk around on. Also, what is up with this reflection? What are we actually reflecting there? It looks like some kind of Lego set that's been de-resed. Oh, the ice version of this. Maybe we'll go to one of each of the usual planet types, or environment types. Let's interact with the sample. Once I deployed this module in anticipation of geology missions other than yours, there are lots of stations for various kinds of mineral and elemental analysis. It has a lot of equipment you won't need. Oh. Alright, well, at least we have it, just in case, right? Fishy fishes. Of various sorts. Fish Central Live. Fish have no idea they aren't on Earth? Do fish really have any idea about if they're on Earth when they're on Earth? I want to say probably not. Alright, little greenhouse. Very nice. Oh, interact with the greenhouse. It's amazing how well these sprouts grow in space. They should have put, like, a black backdrop on these. Also, that disappeared in, like, 5 seconds, dude. You can't do that. These plants should grow quickly now that they have some room. If you were sent here after it had been more established, you could have had fresh produce. I don't get how that happens. I mean, maybe some people read, like, instantaneously, but I mean, I'm sure people tested this, right? And they saw that, like, this does not stay on the screen for long enough for anyone to read it. It's okay. Have I ever been a fish? Don't judge. Maybe I have. Alright. Nothing going on here. Oh, the database module. Yeah, we're going to the database module. Do fish even? I know they can roll, but that's about as far as they go. This is informally called the Trophy Room. Life form data sets are analyzed and cataloged here. Explorers are made into legends based on the life forms they discover. You are not here for that. I mean, I'll be a legend if you want me to be. I don't really have a say in the matter, most likely. Also, what's up with the hyphen usage in this game so far?
The original core of Discovery was set up by Thomas Jefferson to explore the Louisiana Purchase, which was all the land west of the Mississippi to the Rocky Mountains. For 200 years, no former USA exploration party was more famous, and no former USA expedition leaders were more instantly recognizable by name than Lewis and Clark. While the core of Discovery of today is a public company, we still value in our employees those excellent traits the original expedition strove for.
Are you gonna make me into the next Thomas Jefferson, or is that what you're saying, or? Maybe I'm gonna become Thomas Jefferson whether I want to or not. Ah, now I can do the thing. Let's start the mission.
Greetings, Major, and welcome to Dolores. As you know, your mission is place markers to map the planet. Once you complete this mission, you will be able to retire and devote yourself to your family. The Corps values your deep commitment and loyalty to our corporation and has done everything possible to support your success. As per standard protocol, a fully charged Corps AVA unit has been deployed to assist you in meeting the goals of your mission. Good luck, Major. We are confident you will succeed and will return to Earth safely, to be united with your grateful and loving families.
They're really pushing the family angle, like, super, super hard. They've already had me interact with them. There's been pictures. They're trying to establish some sort of sentimental element, and they keep mentioning them as well. So, obviously, this is going to be a big factor. Oh, I thought maybe I would interact with that hologram or something. Alright, so this is the airlock. We're going to suit up now. Oh, we're doing the Echo Night Beyond point of view, is that it? The one about the ghosts on the moon? Alright, this should be cool. I'm interested in this. Do I... Oh, I don't hit the button, I just go. Oh yeah, here we go. Places and things to look at. And a broken deploy shuttle. Looks like the deploy shuttle Scarab has taken some damage. You shouldn't worry, the Corps should be able to scramble a rescue team once you get the word to them. It's unclear how you got out of the craft. Oh, I have a radiation shield that's ticking down. That seems bad. How would I go about restoring that shield, I wonder? Also, I don't really have, like, a run button, I don't... Oh, no, I do, actually. It just wasn't readily obvious that I was running at first. Never mind. Okay, so you want me to go to that point. I was just having a look around anyway. Scanning beacon use a few methods of search for the usual signals on this planet. Even from the deep past, if it finds something particularly interesting, it could make somebody very famous. You don't have enough time to take advantage of it. Why do they keep saying that? They're like trying extra hard to establish some sort of narrative for me that I'm not like ready to invest in.
Hello, I am the Ava software version 721. I am here to help you complete the parameters of your mission. Opening mission file. Mission designation Artemis. Retrieving mission and personal files. Greetings, Major. As you are aware, this is a planetary mapping assignment. The research you are assisting with is extremely valuable to the Corps. To start this mission, we need to find the cargo that contains the mapping canisters. Thank you for allowing me to assist you today. Ava OS version 721 is a proprietary software system owned by the Corps of Discovery. Piracy will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
So that's supposed to be like an Eve reference, right? From Wall-E. Also, why did my shield go down that fast? That seemed really silly to me. Although now it's not going down. Alright. Press X to pick up beacons. Oh yeah, just load all of those onto my shoulder.
We have the mapping markers, and now we need to place 6 of them at locations where we can get the best planet telemetry. Major, do you feel well? You may be experiencing side effects from the fluctuating solar radiation.
Okay, well, I need to keep doing my mission if you're gonna keep talking.
Be safe from the radiation. The radiation on this planet also makes communication difficult. Once I am able to contact the core outpost, I can have them scramble a rescue team, and the core will dispatch a shuttle to retrieve us. Here's a helpful update from your HR core. The HR core has over 500,000 human resource specialists working tirelessly to support the brave
Oh, that's
women and
cool.
men like yourself, stationed and deployed all over the galaxy. We may be able to strip mine and harvest resources, but there's one resource we can't replace, and that's you.
Press A again to do a boost jump. Alright. To be fair, though, why can't they replace me? Because they've got this robot that's capable of, like, zooming around, like, off the ground. Why don't they just have the robot do this job? All I'm doing is placing map markers, right? I guess because they're large. And that wouldn't make for a very interesting story. Right? Marker enabled. Now, do I get my shield back here?
The first marker
No.
has been placed. Mapping this planet will help core scientists better understand its geology, biology, and climate, which will help determine if it is a viable terraforming candidate. It is essential to the core's continued success. From your file, I see that on completion of your employment contract, you will be rewarded handsomely, and you will be able to retire and spend time with your family. You will finally have the life you always wanted. It is likely that your family will feel pride and increased affection, which
Again?
will contribute to the daily enjoyment you feel between the start of your retirement and your eventual death. My efforts to contact the outpost are ongoing. I am optimistic that a rescue team will await us at the end of your mission. Here's a helpful update from your HR core. If you are a core employee who has lost mobility in the line of duty, you may be eligible to receive a HoverLegs mobility assistance device. Regain your freedom with HoverLegs.
Okay, there's like no way to get out of
The
this.
climate and current weather conditions seem ideal for your current mission. Some explorers must brave severe storms to do the work you are doing, but this planet seems to have
Oh, the shield goes up if I hide in the shade?
the dust tornadoes. The
Oh.
core would want me to continually convey their pride and gratitude in the work you are doing. This repetition may become annoying, but it is important that you know how proud
Oh, you're right.
your core is. Your bio indicates that when you retire, you would like to move your family to a home near the ocean. This will be relaxing and pleasant for you, and may additionally benefit you should you develop certain medical conditions for which some doctors recommend the sea air. It also says you would like to take your family to visit the tourist continent of Europe. This should be fulfilling, as Europe has many fun nations. All you have to do now is place 3 more markers, and rescue will be imminent.
Alright, is it done talking now? I'm expecting it to be like, oh, remember about how your family is going to be so happy with you when you eventually come back home. I feel like it's been a solid few minutes, or seconds since we talked about them. What is over here? Some kind of disc. Oh, this is cool. What is this? Whoa! It's a secret pocket dimension.
Yes,
Are you seeing
the
this here?
vastness of the planet
Some
is
memory?
amazing. Is that what you were looking at?
It's like your bedroom. What would you give to be able to go back to bed for just a moment? You could have stayed here forever. Yeah, and it's got the pictures from my ship in it. That's odd. How do I leave? Oh, there we go. Should have popped my head in for a sec, take a look around. It's a bit of a shame that we've got to be on a timer for this, considering I wanted to actually get a look around, but it seems like most of the landscape is fairly barren anyway. Yeah, I am seeing those cracks. It's not particularly good, I'm sure, and I mean, situation is not looking great. I mean, I have 47 suit power according to this. I'm just gonna plant this next marker and then go hide in the shade for a bit. There we go.
Major, your self-motivation rating is highly self-motivated, which is a high rating. Your hard work will be rewarded when you finish your mission, and you can go home to a comfortable retirement. From what I can see in your bio, your family seems to be a very good family, with many qualities considered desirable in a family. High achievement in education, a strong work ethic, voluntary attendance of family events, friendships and relationships with upstanding citizens, and only minor encounters with law enforcement. How you must look forward to spending all of your time with them. Contact with the outpost continues to prove difficult. If you continue on your mission to place markers, this will increase the chances that I will find a location with limited interference, allowing me to broadcast a clear.
Look, I'm gonna place all the markers. You can chill, it's fine.
My batteries are almost empty.
Okay, I'm kind of okay with that, let's be honest.
To its power source and continue to
I
assist
might
in
not
your
hook you up to any power source. I'm gonna say that right now. It's nothing personal, just like you talk non-stop about my family, and I get it. What is this? Strange rock. An undamaged meteor. Strange didn't burn up in the atmosphere, subsequently deteriorate from the elements. And covering anything extra just increases your value and standing to the company.
Your family is counting on
Oh
you
my
to do a good
god.
job. Please get back to the mission.
Why did it yell at me for finding that when the caption said that finding that thing was actually valuable? Also, really, why don't you want to run at all times? There's no advantage. Like, you don't lose stamina for running, so just run always.
Only one more marker to place on this pleasant and temperate diurnal cycle. The coordinates of these markers will provide the core with vital telemetry information, allowing the planet to be mapped to a high degree of accuracy.
If I'm supposed to find where I started without some marker or beacon, I'm so dead.
You want to make sure the core continues its pattern of profitability and rapid growth in order to make sure your pension
there we go, some shade.
secure. This is
Thanks very much, Poop Flowers, for the 3 months in a row.
Your mission will be well worth it. In retirement, you will experience many things that will stimulate the pleasure centers.
Will I experience my family?
The daily grind will be over.
Will my family be happy that I've left this planet and be able to spend time with them? Where it's me and my family, that I can spend time with my family and me?
Near the final marker.
I feel like the family talk is like this game's It's a Prank for Until Dawn. I know it's a very strange grouping of words I just put together, but it does have meaning if you follow those. When will we discover a corpse? We might discover that we've been a corpse the whole time. I don't know. Oh, is that my family? Do I miss them? It's just a family, bro. Radiation is probably messing with your head. Best to wrap up this mission and get out of here. Alright, that's fair enough.
Major, what are you looking at? There is nothing here.
This bot is driving me nuts. Oh, I like these. Are these some sort of ball lightning? Wisps, maybe? Will you show me where the treasure is hid? There it is.
You have placed the final marker. Your mission is complete. You have fulfilled your duties with diligence and perseverance.
I really
under less
have.
than desirable conditions. Well done, Major. Unfortunately, my scan indicates there is no rescue team in the vicinity. I must conclude that my signal was not received.
Ava, you're
No
terrible.
has been dispatched. This means that you are trapped here, and there is no way for you to return home.
To make you even worse, I can't even look directly at you. You're always slightly to the right of my viewpoint.
Hopefully you are pleased that the sacrifice of your own life will give them a continued existence of comfort and style. Additionally, the Corps would surely want you to know that your loyalty, bravery, and professional conduct will be an inspiration to many. Our mission is now complete, and my batteries are nearly fully drained. Goodbye, Major. It has been a pleasure to assist you.
Awesome. Alright, cool. Now let's actually get to whatever the next thing is that we're supposed to do. Still at 47. I haven't gotten any more cracks in my suit. And we've got a ways to walk in this direction, it looks like. What if this is just the training program? That could be. Although them sending me a message from my family seems sort of weird. But maybe that's just, you know, further heighten the sense of realism. Do you think that that was the point all along, was that they send all of these astronauts out under the guise of all these good things, and then immediately abandon them on suicide missions? Then they wouldn't have had, like, a broken ship at the beginning. I don't really think that makes sense. They could just abandon me without anything breaking then. Also, why bother? It feels like way more work to do that. Oh, look. It's my family again. Press X to read scratched words. In loving memory of our father, we wish we could have had more time. Oh, I guess that's my tombstone. And the kids. You are loved. What? What?